In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful. By the winds scattering dust, and the clouds loaded with rain, and the ships gliding with ease, and the angels administering affairs by Allah's command. Indeed, what you are promised is true, and the judgment will certainly come to pass. And by the heavens in their marvelous design, surely you are lost in conflicting views regarding the truth. Only those destined to be deluded are turned away from it. Condemned are the liars, those who are steeped in ignorance, totally heedless. They ask mockingly, when is this day of judgment? It is the day they will be tormented over the fire. They will be told, taste your torment. This is what you sought to hasten. Indeed, the righteous will be amid gardens and springs, joyfully receiving what their Lord will grant them. Before this reward they were truly good doers in the world. They used to sleep only little in the night, and pray for forgiveness before dawn. And in their wealth there was a rightful share fulfilled for the beggar and the poor. There are countless signs on earth for those with sure faith, as there are within yourselves. Can you not see? In heaven is your sustenance and whatever you are promised. Then by the Lord of heaven and earth, all this is certainly as true as the fact that you can speak. Has the story of Abraham's honored guests reached you, O Prophet? Remember when they entered his presence and greeted him with, peace. He replied, peace be upon you. Then he said to himself, these are an unfamiliar people. Then he slipped off to his family and brought a fat roasted calf, and placed it before them, asking, will you not eat? They did not eat, so he grew fearful of them. They reassured him, do not be afraid, and gave him good news of a knowledgeable son. Then his wife came forward with a cry, clasping her forehead in astonishment, exclaiming, a baby from a barren, old woman. They replied, such has your Lord decreed. He is truly the all-wise, all-knowing. Later, Abraham asked, what is your mission, O messengers? They replied, we have actually been sent to a wicked people, to send upon them stones of baked clay, marked by your Lord for the transgressors. Then before the torment we evacuated the believers from the city. But we only found one family that had submitted to Allah, and we have left a sign there as a lesson for those who fear the painful punishment. And in the story of Moses was another lesson when we sent him to Pharaoh with compelling proof. But Pharaoh was carried away by his power, saying of Moses, a magician or a madman. So we seized him and his soldiers, casting them into the sea while he was blameworthy. And in the story of Ad was another lesson when we sent against them the devastating wind. There was nothing it came upon that it did not reduce to ashes. And in the story of Thamud was another lesson when they were told, enjoy yourselves only for a short while. Still they persisted in defying the commands of their Lord, so they were overtaken by a mighty blast while they were looking on. Then they were not able to rise up, nor were they helped. And the people of Noah had also been destroyed earlier. They were truly a rebellious people. We built the universe with great might, and we are certainly expanding it. As for the earth, we spread it out. How superbly did we smooth it out! And we created pairs of all things, so perhaps you would be mindful. So proclaim, O Prophet, flee to Allah. I am truly sent by him with a clear warning to you. And do not set up another God with Allah. I am truly sent by him with a clear warning to you. Similarly, no messenger came to those before them without being told, a magician or a madman. Have they passed this cliché down to one another? In fact, they have all been a transgressing people. So now turn away from them, O Prophet, for you will not be blamed. But continue to remind. For certainly reminders benefit the believers. I did not create jinn and humans except to worship me. I seek no provision from them, nor do I need them to feed me. Indeed, Allah alone is the supreme provider, Lord of all power, ever mighty. The wrongdoers will certainly have a share of the torment like that of their predecessors. So do not let them ask me to hasten it. Woe then to the disbelievers when they face their day which they are warned of.